Hi guys, we're on updates for flooding in Manila, Philippines. So as far as we can see in the news, um, we seen this red water in one of the city in Manila, and the reason is from the food dye of the factories. So that's scary. So here we go, guys. We are on a top avenue, Manila, which is like in the side of España also, which is always have the flooding area. So as far as you can see, um, you know, surprisingly, we cannot really see a lot of trash all over to think, the flood and rain heavy for a few, days. And I see one or two that's mostly it, so thank God. But still, we always hope that this one is this problem flooding. But since how much they clean the drainage in Manila, it's really hard because of building all over. And yeah, and this place here, this area is always the low area. I remember when I was back when I'm working in Divisoria, I would have this walk to also going back where I live in Sampaloc. So I know how difficult to walk with all this water that come from the drainage and you know mixed with rain, and it's not clean. And so that's why, surprisingly, at least this time you can see the water clear, not really like used to be that you would really scared to walk. So yeah, so this is an update after the heavy rain, and you know how we have the earthquake too. So yeah, this is always um we experience in the Philippines. So if you guys, well, I know some of us, we really try to look for a place that we can avoid this kind of situation, like flood when it's rain hard. But for the people, they don't have choice, they have to go through it. So yeah. Yeah, it's not easy, but then when you really live in this area, you really have to deal with it. Yeah, so we're heading to the intersection where all the, you can see they had a red ribbon in this area, and train station. This is in España. Yeah, and as far as you can see, it's kind of deeper right here, the water. And I see the guy works in red ribbon walking through it. I think he's going home. When the bus pass by, it's like wave. It's like you have a wave from a swimming pool when the people jump. Yeah, but that's good. At least we can still see a small, like, look, they have a trike, which is no machine on that. And look at this guy, he's pushing his bike. So yeah, and we can see all the guy also over there, he's biking. So keep safe, guy. And I know it's always hard for our Filipino men for all this one situation back home. Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll continue this kind clean. So I know we can really avoid the flooding because when it's rain pour really hard the same time, you cannot really the drainage is really filled up right away. So since this area is really low, so yeah, you really cannot help it. But so glad that it's clean and no trash floating around. So you would not think like maybe it's kind of you know, whatever. So that's good. Thank you for tuning in, guys. See you soon and thank you. And this is just a little update for part in Manila.